Yo, what's up? It's your boy Jason here with the very first episode of Heart and Soul Sneaker Vlog. On this first episode, I just want to introduce myself, tell you guys about why I'm starting this vlog, how I got into sneakers, and then introduce you to my sneaker collection.
My Jordan's high top, snapback, fitted cap. 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 The Rolls Royce, it's all white. Phone buzzes, the LeBrons are fucking with the spikes. My Jordan's high top.
So first, to introduce myself, my name is Jason Santiago, 19 years old, from Staten Island, New York. My family moved out here to South Carolina a few years ago, and now I go to USC out here in Columbia. So I'm pretty much just starting this whole sneaker vlog just to share my love of sneakers with everybody else who loves sneakers, and to introduce some people who aren't too familiar with the sneaker culture. So, I first started getting into sneakers around 7th grade, which is in 2006, 2007. And, I just started off by watching my brother. He started buying his own sneakers, and I wanted all the cool stuff just like he did. He used to tape up some of the new releases up on his closet and his bedroom door, and I would just stand there and look at them and start falling in love with the designs, the colorways, and the stories behind some of the sneakers. He was a big Jordan fan, so that rubbed off on me at first, but now I have a respect for the whole sneaker game as a whole, and I respect all brands and all designs and anything that's dope to me, really. I started off just doing chores around the house, scraping up a little bit of money here and there so that I could afford a couple pair of sneakers a year. And then I started getting more serious jobs, making more money. And then I started getting one pair a month, and then that grew to 2 pair a month. And then next thing I knew, my sneaker collection just rapidly grew. So right now I just want to show you guys my collection and let you get a good look at it. And then I'm going to show you a few sneakers that mean a lot to me. Alright, so that was my collection. Now I got a few pair of sneakers that I just want to talk a little bit more about, more than just show you a picture of them. The first pair being the Air Jordan 5 Fusions. These were the first pair of sneakers that I bought with my own money. just doing chores, cutting grass, things like that. You know, I think they cost like $150 at the time, which was a lot of money to me. So it took a lot for me to save up all of my money and spend them on a pair of sneakers. It was the first time I ever did that. You know, I wore them down to the ground just because I really liked them. So I just wanted to wear them as much as I could. So I wore them, casually, and then I wore them to play ball. And then as they started getting worse, I just I kept wearing them, cutting grass and everything. I just kept wearing them, and I always keep them, even though they're not, the best looking shoe, even though they're messed up. But just because it was the first pair of sneakers I bought with my own money, so it's pretty much what started my whole sneaker collection. Next pair I want to talk about are the Laney 5s. Just came out 2013. I want to talk about these because I feel like as of all the recent sneaker releases, Jordan releases that came out 2013, this is probably like one of the best quality ones. I think it might just be the tumbled leather on it, but the quality is real good. They feel real comfortable. They're real durable. A few of my other pair of sneakers, I could wear them one time, and then they'll scuff real easy. I could usually like wipe it off or whatever, but it's not the same. Like these sneakers, they're real durable. They're all white, and they stay clean. As far as like my fire red 5s, they get real dirty easily. So I really really like these, especially with the colorway being Michael Jordan's high school colorway. So even when I was just a sneakerhead without buying the sneakers, this was one of the colorways of the Jordan 5s that I like the most. Just because my favorite color is blue. My favorite color is navy blue, but this royal blue is a nice blue too. So it was a real good colorway that I thought on one of my favorite Jordan shoes. Next thing I want to talk about is the Doran Becker Air Max 95s. I can't remember what year they came out in. I want to say 2012. They came out the year that they had the Doran Becker 4s. I tried to get those. This was back when Nike was doing the midnight releases. And I came to the site a little bit too late. And I always wanted to pair Air Max 95s before these sneakers. So I felt like this was my chance. And also to help a great cause, because a portion of the proceeds from Nike's Doran Becker collection goes to help out Doran Becker Children's Hospital in Oregon. So I felt like it was a real good cause, real good design. The kid who actually made these, his name is Daniel. He suffered from a brain tumor. The brain tumor caused him to be blind out of one eye, so they put Braille on the tongue, showing left and right. He put Be Brave on the side. I don't know if you can see that. And put a couple of his hobbies on the bottom. He likes to play the keyboard and the box. And on the inside, it says one foot in front of the other, just like everybody else, So even though he has a disability, he doesn't feel like he's disabled. So it's a great shoe, great design, great cause. So if you have any chance to support the Nike Doran Becker cause, please do. It's a great cause. Next pair of sneakers I want to talk about are my Jeter cleats. In ninth grade high school, Strom Thurmond High School, I tried out for the baseball team. And, I didn't have any cleats since I played rec league, and that was a long time ago. So those cleats didn't fit me. Those were Jeter cleats too, by the way. I don't have those anymore though. So I had to go buy some new cleats, and I was like, I was a sneakerhead at the time. So of course I'm gonna go with the Jordans. Go with and Jeter's one of my favorite players. I know he's about to retire this season. So growing up in New York, that was a player that I looked at. So I wanted to have a pair of Jeters again. I didn't make the team, unfortunately, but I was still fresh out there on the field. So yeah, Jordan cleats. Yeah. Next pair of sneakers I want to talk about. My first pair of foam posits. These are the Cough Drop foam posits. Came out in 2010 in December. I went and got them a couple days after Christmas. They were in the mall. The mall was crazy packed. I was able to walk in midday, try them on and everything. They had a few sizes. They were just sitting up there. So my cousin, he actually had the older foam posits that had the the solid red sole, not this translucent sole. So when I saw his, before these came out, I was like, yo, I like those. Like, I never saw a pair of foam posits before that. So when I saw that these were coming out, I saw that as my chance to get the pair of sneakers that, the foam posits that he had. So I definitely wasn't going to pass that up. And now look at the craze that foam posits have started. I remember back when the pearl foam posits were just sitting there. I know if they dropped now, they would sell out, crazy fast. So, I feel lucky enough to have a pair before all the hype came. So, great shoe, real comfortable. I think these older ones are actually better than the newer ones. I feel like the material is more authentic to the originals. So, I'm not too big of a fan of the new releases. Some of them are pretty cool, but I'm stick to some of my older ones. Maybe I'll re-up on some of the ones that came out before I started getting into sneakers, and hopefully Nike will get back on track and drop some other great foam posit releases so that I could cop some new ones. Next, the Air Jordan 12 playoffs came out 2012. Main thing that I really want to say about this shoe, like, I had a cool story behind it. These were the first pair of sneakers that I camped out for. I just happened to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, no, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I ended up getting down to the store at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I stayed out there till 9 o'clock. That wasn't too bad, 5 hours. I was like 10th person in line, first 9.5 in line, so I knew I was good. It was prom, the same day as prom, so I was tired the rest of the day, but it was worth it to me. I finally got a pair of 12s, the playoff 12s at that, even though the taxi 12s are my favorite 12 colorway. But, the playoff 12s were definitely a good look for me. So, it was a great sneaker to have. It's real comfortable too. The high top, it's not too high where it's like, enables your foot to move around. That's why I haven't wore the Air Jordan 1s that are right behind me, because, I feel like they're too high and the leather's too stiff, and I don't want to mess up the look or anything. But these are real good. The leather is real flexible. It's real soft. It's a great shoe. So, yeah, Air Jordan 12 playoffs. Right. Next, I got a pair of Barclays. These came out in 2007. My cousin, the same one I was talking about that had the foam posits with the solid red sole, he had these, and he gave them to me, and I wore them a couple times, and then my brother asked me for them, so I let him have them, and he wore them to work and everything. I don't know if you can see that paint. It's crazy. I need to get them retouched, get them restored. It's really just that paint, it's not too bad. But after he wore them, he stopped wearing them for a while, so I asked him for them back, because I really like the shoe. So he gave them back to me in the condition that they are. So I wasn't too mad. It wasn't like I was. I mean, I really would have wore them, but I just gotta get them painted up first. I'm not sure. That I don't think that'll take too much. Now, one of my favorite features of the sneaker though is the soles. If you put them together, it says Sir Charles. This is Charles Barkley's. Got the Barkley logo on them. B34. Yeah. It's one of my favorite Barkleys. So hopefully I can get them restored soon so that I could put them on and wear them out, show them to the world. Next pair of sneakers I want to talk about is actually another pair of Barkleys. I bought them on eBay. The original Barkleys came out in 1995. I didn't think that that the soles would break on me. I wasn't thinking about how old they were, but last week I was wearing them on campus, walking to class, and the soles just fell apart on me. They separated from the shoe, so I keep them in the box. I don't want to take them out anymore, but you can see how it's separated. The air bubble is just falling out. It's barely holding in. This one, it actually fell out, and I have no clue where it went. So Now this one, it's just half that part is just gone. It has the rest of the elbows, but the heel, that part is gone. See if I can show you. So, yeah, it's separated, just completely separated while I was walking to class. It was pretty embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, but I dealt with it. Dealt with it like a real sneakerhead would. What else can you do? Your soles fall apart. You just pick them up and keep walking, I guess. But this was the first episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked my sneaker collection. Let me know in the comments what you think. What you think I should do better. Let me know anything that you can think of. Constructive criticism is good. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for following me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do at HeartNSole Kicks with a Z. Subscribe, tell people about it, spread the word. I want to make this a big thing. Keep it going. Keep spreading the love of sneakers. It's more than just rubber and leather. It's the whole sneaker culture. So I just want to spread the word, spread the love. So thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.